We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Greg Maddux gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Digging in now, Ernie Banks, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Marisnick is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. Just started off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that will create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch back in, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby numb.
He did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he certainly.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alonso has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Alonso is retired to kick off the inning. Michael Conforto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here it comes. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Hit hard to short. Rosario's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
From the stretch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. In the inning, lead to a run for Chicago. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Banks will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So stepping in, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speed threat, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now Ryan Sandberg, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone. At the plate, Billy Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. On a line to shortstop. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs pick up a... And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and he has it for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, McNeil hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kenny Lofton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 0-1 the count. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kenny Lofton goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ernie Banks is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Another one sent foul. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Hops this one up. Contreras is under it. 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect 100% of his first pitches.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ryan Sandberg. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cespedes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Greg Maddux. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at 3rd.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Bryant is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the...
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Ready once again, Billy Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Make it 9-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jerry Spramilia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping in now, Greg Maddux. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The center fielder,
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton. He swings and lines it to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up, and right into the shift. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Ron. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Brock has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. In now, Jason Hayward. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top, 13. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take it. Digging in, Billy Williams. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Off the LED board and gone.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kenny Lofton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in, Ernie Banks. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Alonso is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hayward is there, 1 away. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter. Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Banks is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way.